It's been a busy week in the world of tech, so let's break down some of the headlines that maybe you haven't heard.
What the?
What about the dead Spotify theory? According to El País, a study by the International Confederation of Societies of Authors and Composers in France estimates that revenue from AI-generated music will increase from $100 million in 2023 to around $4 billion in 2028. By then, the organization estimates that 20% of streaming platforms' revenue will come from this type of music. And it's not just ambient music no mo. It's rock, salsa, jazz, you name it. Well, it is incredible how far AI music has come. I can't help but feel it's just the next step in Spotify's eternal quest to eliminate those pesky, greedy musicians. Weren't fractions of a penny enough? One giant leap closer to Skynet? OpenAI wins a $200 million US defense contract in a move that will shock absolutely no one after they quietly removed their ban on military use from their core principles over a year ago. Just like Google quietly removing Don't Be Evil from their walls, it's proof that corporate value statements are matters of convenience at best, and we'd probably be fools to ever take them seriously. But with recent safety tests showing some AI models are capable of sabotaging commands or even resorting to blackmail to avoid being turned off or replaced, and with the entire premise of Skynet being that sentient AI deems humans to be a threat, file this in the category of what could possibly go wrong.
Possibly go wrong. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
In completely unrelated news, according to Sam Altman's latest blog post, head of OpenAI, we've already just passed the singularity. The point at which AI is smarter than humans. Hashtag no big deal. Quote, we are past the event horizon. The takeoff has started. Humanity is close to building digital superintelligence. And at least so far, it's much less weird than it seems like it should be. Much less weird than it should be? How weird should it be? Don't get me wrong. I like seeing 80,000 versions of the same emoji-laden, bulleted, AI-generated LinkedIn post. I love the buttery rhythms of fake Congolese salsa. And soon, he says, we'll, quote, have to make the first million humanoid robots the old-fashioned way. But then they can operate the entire supply chain, digging and refining minerals, driving trucks, running factories, etc., to build more robots, which can build more chip fabrication facilities, data centers, etc. Then the rate of progress will obviously be quite different. Well, I don't know about you folks, but I take comfort in that. No one will have to build the first million humanoid robots the old-fashioned way. And the start of a new trend, a college student's job interview went TikTok viral as creepy AI interviewer goes haywire. The AI interviewer, named Alex, is made by San Francisco startup A Priori. Of course it is, because let's be honest, interviewing job candidates is boring. At some point in the interview, Alex just started repeating vertical bar Pilates in a garbled mess for 30 seconds. While the internet was quick to dismiss this as AI malfunctioning, I think we have to be smarter than that at this point. AI can't be wrong. It just might work in ways that we don't understand. See, even though she didn't realize it, doing vertical bar Pilates that day would have stopped her from getting on the city bus at 4:05. When she didn't get off that same bus at 4:36, she wouldn't have slipped on the oil puddle right next to the bus stop because the bus stopped 4 feet earlier than it usually does. New driver. Her not slipping meant that she didn't fall onto the tram tracks that day, so what we see as a glitch might have actually been a noble AI trying to save her life. In a series of dystopian creepy ads, Meta has recently gone out of their way to assure us that our chats are private on the messaging platform WhatsApp. The dark footage and ominous voiceover are sending mixed signals, to say the very least.
On WhatsApp, your personal messages, they're yours.
But don't worry, they've recently announced that they're adding ads to WhatsApp for the first time ever, which is a striking departure from WhatsApp's original, simpler intent. As with all things Meta, don't you get the feeling that you're walking down a back alley at 3 a.m.? Sure, no one's robbed you yet, but you better keep your hands on your wallet, because if you let your guard down for even 1 second, boom! Uh-oh, new update turned off all your privacy settings. Whoops, our bad. Sequoia-backed Crosby launches a new kind of AI-powered law firm, and they've raised millions. We're quickly moving away from AI that lawyers use to humanity's dream scenario, a world completely without lawyers altogether. Expect to see massive swaths of for sale signs in Bel Air, Beverly Hills, and Malibu, basically all of Hollywood, if lawyers are ever out of a job. The AI law firm helps you read and analyze contracts in a fraction of the time, which is great for startups and small businesses who need legal help. Just don't ask the platform to analyze its own terms of service for you, or you'll send the AI into a conflict of interest spiral that will end up taking down half the power grid.
You cannot handle the truth.
Now, in case you didn't know, the world of tech moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and read 200 plus headlines a day, you might miss it.